Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is going to be another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards, where we're going to have several meetings take place. First meeting will be between Arth, the Speaker of House of Cups, and the Mandarin. We'll start there. Arth would have invited the Mandarin over to explain what's been going on as of recent events. If you would like to introduce the Mandarin.
Alright. Well, the Mandarin, being as he is so he traditional Chinese medicine doctor, to be precise, would be wearing the appropriate robes to somewhat symbolize this. But at the same time, he'd be wearing a backpack filled with lots of knickknacks and things that, well, some of them look like jewelry, some of them look like first aid. And he he is somewhat in between house visits right now, so that he can actually deal with House of Cups matters.
Okay. First, we'll greet you and he'll offer refreshments before going any farther.
Uh, Oolong tea will be just fine.
And he'll have that made. And then he'll say, alright, there's several things we need to discuss. Where would you like to start?
As you well know, I fully support us being still part of the House of Cups, so I will back whatever play you've got going. Officially. Unofficially, I want to know what's going on.
Alrighty. So the reason why Gravedigger was declared shunned by the House of Cups was he broke hospitality. He forced uh, a member of my changelings to undergo his magic without permission. Not only that, he, with permission, forced put magic on another member of my house, but it also drove him insane. And I'm not sure. Um, Not sure if it was on purpose or not, but I'd rather be safe than sorry and assume it was on purpose to drive my member insane. Hence why we put that declaration out.
Right now, the only thing that I know of the matter is what one of my underlings, one referred to as Dream Pursuer, has told me. Albeit the information that I have obtained is somewhat secondhand as well, since she got her information from Gravedigger as well. So, from what I've heard, Gravedigger repeatedly tried to warn several changelings that what he is about to show them is dangerous, but they all thought they could handle it. Unfortunately, I know it, the subject matter that, unbeknownst to Dream Pursuer, what he has shown them. Since I have a disc detailing something similar to that nature,
Hmm.
and I'm a bit puzzled to say as to why anyone would want to show that atrocity to anyone else.
Based off of his clubs and what they support, he's a bit of a sadist.
I haven't dealt with the man personally, so I have no basis of reference in this case.
There's also there another subject I was wanting to bring up was one of my people has discovered the location that is critical for um, bringing down the wall.
Oh,
And let's see, which one was it? It was the one that was 20 kilometers out of um,
Seal?
Seal.
I think so.
Okay. Well, basically what happened was somebody discovered all three locations and saw which one was providing the most energy. And I'll PM you the locations and which one was the most energetic.
I see. Well, for a while now, we sort of had an idea where the various locations might be, but we never had anything concrete as to who is the biggest provider of energy or which location is the most crucial. From what I know, the underwater location has been seized by the members of our council. One of my underlings has even participated in that mission, if I do recall.
Right.
But as for the other two, whether where exactly within South Korea or it's been such a long while that I even forgot the other location.
Yeah, he would have told you all three locations.
I see. Well, whether we take out all of the locations or just the one with the biggest power output, uh, Bless you. I can only say that I can provide those within my court that are still left alive and willing to go on this dangerous mission.
There may be a few members of my court that'll be able to flash to the location. So if they get the people there, they won't be able to fight because it's going to take a lot of glamour.
Hmm. Yes, that is unfortunate. I, while I personally could get them there, I wouldn't necessarily know where exactly there is. For all I know, all of the dragon's nests within that region may be compromised. But I will provide help with this matter as much as I can.
Alrighty. Um, I'll PM you later with the information that Arthur's given the Mandarin. Um,
Alrighty then.
Marsh will then say, I'm sorry to cut this meeting short, but there are still court matters I have to take care of for my own kind. Um,
It's quite alright. I know that, well, your side considers us, what was your predecessor's word for us? Galen, I think? Or Thalane. I'm not sure which one of them was it. But if there is anything that our little club can provide you, do let us know. Perhaps I can even find the correct type of jade that you'd need for that particular ritual.
alrighty. Um,
Thank you for your time, then.
if you'd like, we can transition to the Mandarin and,
Jing.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. The Mandarin will be uh, calling her to present to his office at the most opportune time so that it doesn't interfere with her cases that she's got going around.
Okay. Yeah, so, Jean will come over and she'll actually bring coffee and she'll bring him some tea, his favorite kind of tea, and stuff while she drinks coffee.
Okay. Oddly enough, it's oolong tea or any type of iced tea.
Nice.
Yes, I know. Fire Lord with iced tea. Who would have thought? But yes, he's enjoying a cup of oolong tea. So, after having a few cups, how goes your endeavors?
Well, they're going well. Let's see. I've been very busy lately. I haven't had a chance to get out.
Well, personally, I've been burying myself in work so that I could properly grieve for the members of our court that we've lost. But then again, a few of the surviving members sort of woke me from that half awake, half asleep state.
Hmm. Sorry. Um.
The only active members that go out and sort of do stuff would be, besides you, Dream Pursuer and Shooting Star,
Hmm.
maybe even Hai Shin, but I haven't heard from him in a long while.
Maybe we can. Maybe. Maybe there's something we can do to try and get more members more active. Has there been any information lately that we can use?
Well, besides what has been already going on, that I've entrusted the one that I like to call Commander Shepard, but unfortunately she has been, well, made to reincarnate by force, unfortunately, by the enemy. There's that matter with well, she was working on the soda factories case that to some degree of luck our enemy is the most vulnerable now than he has ever been, or he or she or they, whatever. The enemy is vulnerable since the pillars that keep the demons out cut the enemy off from most of its power.
That's very good news for us. Maybe we could take down those drink factories more easily now with the city protected.
Yes, at best, another thing that we can count our blessings is the fact that due to the the enemy using a lot of yin based spirits, and the yang worlds are overflowing with yang energy now due to recent events, uh, and somewhat of an instability caused them to manifest a bit. How should I put it? When they want to, not necessarily when you summon them. So if you're trying to summon any spirits from the yin or the yang worlds, try to be careful because they might not respond immediately. But at the same time, that's a point in our favor since their spirits, however twisted and tainted, corrupt, and defiled, they cannot truly access their full potential since they don't know either when the spirits will come to their aid, if they will come at all.
Well, I have an air spirit living in my backyard. Uh, the water spirit should still be at that location with the water purifier. Um, there is also the ancient tree spirits.
Indeed, they are working tirelessly to remove said barriers, and when they are truly done, we can move in. I'm pretty sure the only real reason they haven't finished by now is because the worlds beyond the mirror, um, beyond this kingdom, tend to be a bit in flux right now.
Hmm.
Uh, have I told you the news yet?
What news?
Apparently, heaven has abandoned us.
Oh, oh, so
Well, even if we achieve mastery within in eternal alchemy, that doesn't mean that we can return to heaven as a celestial bureaucrat anymore.
so now it's even more difficult to get back.
Indeed, but it's easier to go to the other realms. Well, everyone except heaven, and all of our progress now is coming from us and not as an evaluation from heaven itself. So unless one of us dies, we won't be able to truly meet another celestial bureaucrat. Well, the other one is in exceptional cases when the situation is way too dire. However, now they're distanced themselves a great deal, and all of our powers comes from within ourselves and not from heaven anymore.
So things might get a little bit more complicated.
To say the least. I mean, even practicing our alchemies, it feels different. Things have changed, unfortunately, and to a certain degree, some things are easier for us to do, while others are the most important thing to us, which is reaching heaven. That has become a faraway pipe dream right now. Apparently, all around the world, the rest of the Shinma have failed heaven. They've become complacent, let demons run amok. A lot of them joined cults that served demons to get into the other worlds without actually achieving inner peace. And
Hmm. I've been trying to work on it, but I've been not making much success. Um, I'm having difficulty finding inner peace. My mother's been getting a little bit more ill by the day. I feel like she may come to pass soon.
oddly enough, I could even cure her right now if you really wanted me to. Strangely, I have become more powerful and weaker in other aspects. But unfortunately, I haven't become more powerful where it counts.
Among the people, perhaps. Are you looking to build influence among the humans?
Not really. I was just wanting to actually have a court where everyone would pursue their own duties, their own titles. But now, what kind of a court only has four active people? And active is a stretch, especially in Aishin's case.
Hmm.
Even our gathering place has become mostly a mausoleum right now, with its guardian just keeping busy with the effort of getting the barriers down.
Hmm. Which barriers?
The one on the factories,
Okay.
since it is one of the tree spirits that is currently busy at doing that.
Hmm. Um, I was thinking about going around next week, checking on the spirits, seeing if they're prepared to help with
The issue.
see if they're ready to help us take down the drinks factory.
Mm. Well, good luck. The other thing that you may want to help other council members would
Hmm.
be the fact that we've discovered exactly where all of the facilities are. Especially, well, now we know for certain that there are only three of them. One of them you've even participated in capturing, but now we know the other two. So keep your eyes and ears peeled when there's a call for action to get to the other places, whichever one they want.
Okay.
Personally, I just want to find a reason to smile again.
Why don't you come over for dinner?
All right.
It
Mm,
may be fun.
I'll take you up on that offer. Pretty sure that I have enough staff to work on whatever other emergencies may come up. I know for certain that I'm not on duty right now. But other than that, the only true good news is that we both know where our enemies have their headquarters. We know that they have been weakened, and it's just a matter of getting the people to strike them when they're at their lowest.
Hmm. Is there any legal actions we can take?
Why, yes, there is, at least in the case of the the soda companies. Well, soda company, singular. You can at least try to work through the various bits of evidence that well, your predecessor has found and use that to build a case on it. And that with fighting their lawyers,
Hmm.
it is technically part of a multi-billion-dollar company, even if it's a subsidiary of King's Breweries.
Yes.
With how the recent months have gone, I'm pretty sure that currently it's the main source of income for King Breweries. Oddly enough,
Huh. Is
who'd
it
have
because
thought? Sorry,
it's
go on.
addicting to humans?
Our enemy apparently knows how to do PR very well. and knows how to make their sodas very addictive,
Uh,
regardless of what other added substances that you very well know can cause depression and or suicidal tendencies.
hmm.
So Beverages is an insidious company, but it's a well-earning company right now, and it has been for months now, almost half a year.
Hmm.
Well, hey, you know, just because there's one dude that has half a brain to know how to manipulate the public opinion, that doesn't mean that they're doing is right. And right now they're crippled, and because that individual can't technically leave if my info is correct. Well, maybe, maybe we have a fighting chance too, even if we can pin this on whatever. We can win a legal battle as well. Well, hey, at least there is some hope because of the pillars of faith being restored and whatnot.
Yes, that shouldn't make it easier on us.
Hmm. Well, we'll take it one day at a time and see what happens. For now, I've told you my piece. Whatever else you have to discover, you'll find out on your own. Was there anything else that you wanted to tell me before we went to have some dinner?
Mm, I think we're good.
Very well then, my lady. And
Mandarin, she'll give a semaphore about.
with that, I think we can close our scene. Thank you, fellow ST, for having this scene with me. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Have pleasant dreams as always. See you next time.
Um, and didn't you say you wanted to do a scene with Adriana?
Yes, Adriana and Jolie, but we can do it in a separate video.
Okay. Thank you, players for playing. Thank you, watchers for watching. This has been Hong Kong House of Cards. Have a nice night.